Hey collective, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Journey Tarot. My name is Z. What is up, everybody? I am doing a quick intuitive message here for the collective, all signs included. We are in Aquarius season. I hope all is swell. Please like, subscribe, and share if you like the message and it resonates here, okay? Cool. All right, let's tap right into this energy and see what is going on, what's going down on the timeline here. Happy birthday to all of my Aquarians. I hope you guys are enjoying your season, your solar return here, okay? I'm picking up on an Aries here, okay? Sun sign Aries, possibly a Cancer here, okay? It's about a Six of Pentacles energy that took place in the past here. An exchange of money, time, energy, and or resources. I'm getting that someone paid someone here or a few people here to, number one, run a smear campaign here with gossip here. And the intent, I'm also hearing dilemma. The intent or the goal was for people to ghost you, people to distance themselves from you. For you to be isolated here, okay? And for someone, I'm picking up specifically a marriage or a commitment here, okay? Like somebody was paid to break you up with somebody here, okay? Oath in the reverse. I'm getting several messages. I'm also getting an energy where this is someone who definitely, I'm picking up on an occultist here, or an occult leader here. They pay for a lot of binding juju here, all right? It's something about this person, they're out of control, they're rogue, okay? Spiritual law is no longer a thing for this person, okay? It's something about them seeing red in regards to your success and your freedom, okay? There was a hidden agenda here. Somebody wanted you weighed down, stressed out, in overload here, okay? And the way they got this done was to run a smear campaign, gossip, which is giving me humiliation ritual here, okay? So people could ghost you when it comes to communication here, okay? Could be a cycle where you felt like nobody was picking up the phone for you. People weren't effing with you. You were getting a lot of side eyes here, okay? And this was to put you in some type of compromising position here where you needed help from others, but you didn't receive it. Everything was on your back because everyone has put distance between you and them, okay? I'm also getting an energy where somebody could have paid a rogue cop to lock somebody up here. Again, the intent, the goal was to have somebody trapped here. And this, you know, I feel like initially the attack was mental and spiritual here, okay? But I feel like whoever you are, it didn't break you, all right? It had some effect on you, maybe mentally, emotionally, psychologically here, but it didn't break you here, okay? Things started to come undone in regards to this trap or this binding energy that they wanted you in here. And I'm definitely getting like somebody could have went as far as paying a rogue cop here to lock somebody up here. I'm also getting this could be someone who somebody could have paid an occult leader here because you broke an oath with them. You got out of a marriage here to trap you. They wanted you trapped. It's like, you don't want to be with me. They're, you know, we're going to orchestrate your life to where you're going around in circles and you never feel free. You never get anything done. You never make any progress here, okay? Top of the deck, I have successful and imprisonment. Again, more binding energy. Somebody wanted your success to be limited. Somebody wanted to create a glass ceiling for you here, okay? And I'm also getting like somebody tried to get you locked up. Again, there's something about you being successful. They don't want that for you here, okay? So let's see what this is about. We got the moon card at the top of the deck, honey. Oath in the reverse with the Six of Pentacles. And it has so many meanings. Like I said, someone was paid to break something up for you in the past. This doesn't even have to be a relationship. This could be a contract. And I'm also getting someone you broke it off with, paid somebody to trap you, okay? But this gossip here, you know, it's like what came first, the chicken or the egg? I feel like this gossip, this is what came first, okay? Somebody put like some bad juju in the air via communication to get people to ghost you. Like get people in the energy, oh hell no, did you hear about what they got going on or what they did to so-and-so, like something like that. They use gossip as a target here, okay? And it was all about, you know, putting you in a compromising position, wanting you stressed out. So let's see what this is about, honey, okay? Again, this could be past, present, or future, but I'm getting the Ace of Swords and the Six of Cups. Someone needs clarity about what happened in the past, okay? Somebody could be trying to figure out, how did we get here? Or why is someone so obsessed or targeting an individual here, okay? Again, I'm getting Aries and Cancer energy in the reverse. I'm picking up on somebody who, this person definitely has an attachment. There's a lot of obsession and possession here, okay? You know, when you're just, somebody's dealing with something, an energy that is willing to destroy itself, okay, in order to have any type of negative effect on whoever the target is, okay? Yeah. No exit. You got the Oath in the reverse and the no exit. Some of you guys could have been dealing with a rogue ex-wife or ex-husband who felt like, you know, no, you don't get out of a marriage. You don't divorce. Okay, I'm going to ruin you because of it. Excuse me. Yeah, but you got the victory here because you stayed grounded. Again, I do feel like initially the attack was spiritual and mental, okay? And when they felt as though that wasn't taking off, okay, that's where the seeing red started to come in. Like, you still started to be successful here, okay? That's when people started doing stuff on the physical here, okay? Like the gossip didn't break you, you know? Eventually, you accepted the fact that some of you guys could have been aware with the High Priestess energy, like somebody did something. Somebody, you know, was lying on you here, okay? Because with the Lifesaver and the Overload, somebody did not want you to have any help, okay? Like, this was orchestrated. This was well thought out plan, or so they thought here. Yeah, look at this. Victory and expand connection. The quality of your communication is the quality of your life, okay? So someone felt like, you know, they would diminish the quality of your communication here, and you wouldn't have no victory here, okay? So, ooh. This is the type of energy someone feels like no one crosses me and gets away with it. And the thing is, you didn't cross this person. It's all about control, okay? This is someone who feels like, or some people who feel like they own another individual, okay? I'm also getting with the Six of Pentacles and the Oath in the reverse here. Like, this person is paying to break up contracts. This can have everything to do with career advancement here, okay? Like, somebody came for everything, not just intimate relationships here. Look at this. Expand connection and temperance. Could be dealing with the Sag or Aqua, okay? Everything in moderation, including moderation. Amethyst and Aquamarine. The quality of your communication is the quality of your life. So this could be an energy where, like, somebody didn't just want to, again, I'm getting somebody who's very methodical here, okay? They didn't just go rogue in somebody's ear like, oh, the collective did this, and they did this, and they did this, because, you know, when you start rumbling off at the mouth here, okay, you know, it starts to feel like you're targeting somebody here, or something's BS. So someone could have been dropping like little seeds of doubt here and there, okay? One with a family member, one with a friend, one with a coworker here, and building on that here, okay? This person feels as though they're evil genius here, okay? Explore and temperance energy here. Big Sag. Yeah. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did. So throw off the bold lines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. So you decided to move around, okay? People started acting funny. Situations seemed like, you know, they were against you. The environment seemed toxic here. See, somebody's methodical plan did not go as they planned here, okay? Somebody meant for you to kind of roll up in a fetus position and just die or just give up, or just, you know, end up in a facility somewhere. You can't take care of yourself because you're so distraught, okay? You was like, you know what, big earth, let me move around, Okay, that's what I'm getting. So this was a fear tactic that didn't take off. Yeah, magic. You have selenite, magic. Those who don't believe in magic will never find it here. You created your own magic here, okay? And you also were aware that this had a lot to do with manipulation. You got perspective and magic, okay? Somebody did some type of ritual here to change how people see you, to change how people view you. And, you know, they felt so, this was like a devious plan. Why? Because those who don't believe in magic will never find it. So they won't understand, or they won't catch it, or they won't catch on to what's being put in the air when it comes to a specific person. People who are not awakened, and when I say that, it's not to put any negativity. I'm just explaining how something spread like wildfire. People who are not tapped in, they're more in an unconscious state. They kind of just fall in line, okay? You know, if so-and-so doesn't like this person and they say, oh yeah, she did this, he did this, oh yeah. And then it kind of happens like dominoes, okay? Those who don't believe in magic will never find it. You still got people walking around saying, oh, I don't believe in witchcraft, I don't believe in this. And that's okay. That's their choice, all right? And some people are fortunate enough to where they don't technically have to believe in it because, you know, it may not be in their environment or in their family and their connections here. And that's a blessing, okay? But somebody capitalized on that. That's what I'm getting. This is, you know, with this selenite energy, it's like a community, a family, a friends group, a circle that is unconscious and unaware of what's being done spiritually, okay? Yeah, they did a lot, honey. Perspective and magic. They felt like they will never know, okay? They'll never know. They'll never find out. And I feel like for the most part, they were correct. This is somebody, again, here's this Aries energy. Wrath, Aries in the reverse, okay? Let me be specific. The best fighter is never angry. So this is someone here, it's more than a bone to pick. I'm getting the energy of someone is like tagging cows. Someone felt like you were theirs. This could be on an intimate level. And with that occult energy, they felt like they had tagged you for an energetic source or something. Like you disturbed somebody's demons to the utmost when you walked away. That's what I'm getting, okay? Because we're topping off with the Six of Pentacles. We're starting off with what happened once you walked away. Oath in the reverse here, okay? Somebody wanted to keep you on a treadmill. Child, this is too much, okay? What's at the bottom of the deck? Temperance energy here. Yeah, they felt like they were very strategic and methodical here, okay? Gossip. Unfounded allegations damage reputations and trust. Whispers of gossip cause confusion and spread misinformation. This is what they did surrounding somebody. So no one would trust you. You would always get the side eye when you approach somebody, okay? And again, with the magic energy, people who are unaware, you know, they're not grounded enough to say, well, hold up. That person has never, their character, they've never been in that energy. So what's really going on? Okay? When they're spreading this misinformation, this spell work amongst people who are unaware, they don't do that. They don't take time to reflect. And for some of you guys, this could have been spread amongst a community that really didn't give a damn about you anyway. Okay? So, you know, it was easy for them to fall in line. But again, it's not about them. It's about this person's tactics to isolate you here, okay? Somebody really wanted you to feel like there's no way out, okay? Fresh start, change, okay? So the fresh start energy is coming up in the past. As long as I am breathing, in my eyes, I am just beginning. Somebody doesn't like your optimism here, okay? They wanted to change how you think. That's what I'm getting. Somebody in the collective, like they wanted to change that on a soul level here, okay? Yeah. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. This also could be someone who didn't, wow, Houdini. Someone feels like you pulled a Houdini. Someone did not want you to be the one who got away. If this person has a reputation here, okay, like, you know, whatever they see, they get. Okay, for some of you guys, this could just be somebody who went rogue because you declined their offer here. Okay, this person feels like their track record is untarnished, like they don't miss. I'm getting that as well. Somebody didn't want you to be an example of how to make it out. This could be make it out of poverty, make it out of, you know, a mindset here, make it out of the matrix. I'm getting that as well. Okay, like, the energy is intense because, again, we're channeling somebody who is trying to control an entire person's life, okay? From sun up to sundown. Jeez. Okay, expand connection. And honey, they kept making connections surrounding whoever this is, okay? Your neighbors, your family, current lovers, ex-lovers, current friends, ex-friends, associates, colleagues, co-workers, old classmates, bosses here, okay? Expand connection, Zen. Somebody did not want you to expand your connection because whoever you are, you're in a Zen energy. And somebody was like trying to hoard your energy with the gluttony behind that, okay? Child, something about your healing energy. Walk as if you are kissing the earth with your feet. Someone is like, I'll be damned. Somebody didn't want people to follow you here, okay? Yeah. The quality of your communication is the quality of your life here, okay? Somebody also didn't want you to be seen as a man of your word or a woman of your word, okay? Shit now. Expand connection, and I'm scratching my crown. Okay, happiness is at the bottom of the deck. Let's get one more. Jeez. Courage. So this tells me intimidation. Intimidation. Somebody felt like, oh no, you're going to be the one. Okay? You're going to be the one to make it out. Possibilities, yes, because there's something about your optimism here. And then temperance energy here. You were able to temper yourself in the middle of a storm. That's what I'm getting, okay? With lifesaver and temperance. So someone launched this strategic attack, not knowing who you are. Not knowing who you are. Not knowing that you are able to stand alone. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. Wow. Possibility. Tell me what it is you plan to do with your one wild and precious life. Somebody could have even gotten a reading on you here. They could have gotten a few readings here. And this is when they started to focus on changing your destiny. Okay? Oh, jeez. Like, it's not good. The dark energy, the occult energy for somebody's brain, I don't know why I'm hearing enzymes here, like it has completely taken over because this person feels like they are God. You can't tell them they're not. And if this is an ex-lover, something is eating this person's brain here. Like I'm getting a zombie attack here, okay? You could even went through a zombie attack here because the way somebody was doing a humiliation ritual here, okay? They could have been doing this every other moon cycle. Every damn season here. Yeah, the high priestess with the eight of swords here. They came after you here, okay? This is somebody who wants to hunt you down. Sad. Seven of swords energy. Eight of swords, seven of swords. They wanted a lie to stick. They wanted unfounded allegations to stick, okay? I'm hearing dirty reputation. Somebody wanted you to be looked at as dirty, okay? A dirty birdie. Tower. This is someone who wanted to orchestrate a complete ending in your life here. Okay. Disruption. All right. And I feel like this is also the backfire. Somebody wanted you always walking on pins and needles is what I'm getting. Okay. Like always one crisis away. Someone tried to set you up, walk you into a crisis or disaster here. Yeah. 7 of Wands with the 4 of Wands energy. Again, this could be somebody that you were married to here. Someone put up a lot of blockages for your stability here. Okay. Ciao. What the hell? Yeah, Ace of Pentacles here. This is somebody's like, stay with me, stay back with me. Because you have this Ace of Pentacles energy here, all right? Definitely someone who wanted to get a free ride. Like this person wanted to isolate you so they could harvest as well, okay? With the Ace of Pentacles energy. But this is someone who did not want to let you go. Ace of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody sees you as the golden goose, the golden ticket, the golden child. And they was like, I'll be damned. I'll say whatever I got to say. I'll do whatever rituals I got to do in order to keep this person broken down. Because if you're not tapping into your abundance, you know, they can bind themselves to you and they can take whatever they need to take, okay? While you're balled up in a fetal position here, okay? Yeah, Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot. I'll skate off into the sunset, okay? You know? And that's why they see red when they see any success, evolving, any progress, any evolution taking place in your life, because they feel like they're not going to get anything. Like, Jesus. This is sad, honey. Somebody made an offering, okay? Yeah. In the graveyard, honey. They made an offering. Justice. Wheel of Fortune, Justice. It's justice here. Like, again, somebody did not know who you were. You could be a Sag or a Libra with that 9 of Pentacles energy here. Someone didn't know you would be capable of getting justice by yourself. Just you and the divine. Okay? And I feel like this person started off batshit crazy, but they really lost it on the way, seeing how strong you were, okay? Mentally and emotionally. It's like, oh, you're strong, you're tough, I'm going to do this, I'm going to say this. Like, this person is at the point where they're doing the big one every day. Like, they're not waiting to the full moon, okay? They're not waiting to the blood moon. They're not waiting to the new moon. They're not waiting to a specific transit. Like they're doing the big one every day, okay? Yeah, something went back to sender. You again, something could have went back to a Sagittarius, honey, okay? Now, they're needing to temper themselves in the middle of a storm. Somebody is needing help. They're needing assistance here because, honey, you're still in the Ace of Cups energy. You're in a new cycle. You're in a new cycle. This is why they're still seeing red after doing all this. This could be someone who was after you, has been after you for years, okay? When you're dealing with people who don't want to do the work, yeah. You know? And they're dabbling in the dark arts. Yeah, they don't want to let up. Because a lot of times the entities that they're working with has attached themselves to them. Okay? And that obsession takes over. It takes over. Okay? Like somebody, you know, it's not right. But somebody could have targeted somebody else by now. And probably, you know, would have been doing okay until that person woke up. Okay. Woke up. Like, that even that tidbit of logic is gone from this person. It's gone. It's gone. Like they're focused on taking you down. Okay. Yes, 6 of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles here. Somebody is working together for victory here. Okay. You could be getting some type of victory when it comes to your work, your skills, some type of advancement that you're having. But there's some type of meeting that's going on, honey. Okay. Maybe because you're getting a victory, like somebody's discussing that. Because they see you in the Ace of Cups. And they're like, well, what the hell? I done spent thousands of dollars in spell work. Thousands. How is this person still in the Ace of Cups? How is this person still loving on themselves? What? How are they still getting a blessing, being a blessing to others? Again, these non-believers. How you gonna believe in the devil and not the divine? Okay? Like, you do work under the moon every night because you know that that toxic energy can interfere, but you're gonna act as if divine energy can't interfere. Okay? Like, by now this person should realize there is an anointing on your life. And I said this a couple readings back, like somebody's going back and forth. Well, not even going back and forth. They are they're struggling with divine interference, okay? Divine intervention in your life. They're struggling with it, okay? Yeah, look at this. Ace of Cups with the Magician energy here. Insanity. Absolute insanity. Aries energy. What else is going on, child? Somebody's ass is tired. They're tired. They're trying to hide their connections, okay? They're trying to hide how they're kicking up dust and causing drama for someone here, okay? They're trying to hide that. Like, how this person was reaching out to people, making connections here, networking to bring this drama to somebody here. This is the readings we get when somebody's like talking to a neighbor and shit, stuff like that. That's what I'm getting. Somebody could even be dealing with the neighbor. Again, getting back to this scene in the movie, Four of Pentacles energy. Somebody could be trying to hide the fact that they're talking to a neighbor, okay? To start some shit, kick up some dust, okay? Yeah, Five of Wands energy. Like, they could be sending this energy to your foundation here. Chaos and confusion. Wanting you to spaz out or wanting somebody close to you to spaz out here. The Judgment is in the reverse and it landed on change here, okay? Cha? Yeah, wanting people to lack judgment. Again, those who don't believe in magic will never find it here, okay? And they also want someone, this could be someone in the collective, to be unaware. Like, why is it so much, all this drama, and all I do is mind my business? Like, what's going on? Not wanting you to be able to pinpoint where it's coming from here, okay? Yeah, look at this. Ace of Wands, throwing a rock and hiding their hand. Oh, somebody's doing death spells here? Oh, that's cute, okay? Yeah. They could have a whole bunch of people. Somebody paid a whole lot of money to do a death spell here. Okay, the Judgment is in reverse and it landed on change. That shit went back to sender. Okay, real quick. Child. Woo! Relentless. That's everybody's working up under the moon, honey. They are working it here, okay? They are working it. I'm here. I'm going to get you, sucker. But for what? Five of Cups here. Somebody wants you to be sad. This is someone trying to affect your emotions. Okay? They want you to be in grief. Yeah, Queen of Wands energy. Somebody wants to like dumb down your energy is what I'm getting. Okay? Now, this could be a witch here, but I'm also getting you could be in the Queen of Wands energy. Somebody can't stand it. They cannot stand it here. Somebody wants to lower your vibration here. There's something about your creation here, okay? Your vibrant energy. They could be trying to affect like your heart chakra and your sacral chakra here, okay? You know, one of you, yeah, I'm telling you, with the Three of Swords, somebody wants you to be so sad in a piss poor energy, grieving, okay? Grieving. They want a funeral here, but they're not going to get it. Not surrounding you and yours, okay? They ain't figured that out yet, though. And somebody's going to die trying. Well, so mote it be. Shit. Let's see what's going on. Something kind of went back to an Aquarius here. The World card here, all right? Look at this. Tower with the Knight of Wands. Somebody's wailing. I'm telling you. It's like they want something to devour you here, okay? But this person is being devoured here. Could be a karmic Libra or a Sag, honey. You know, I'm seeing somebody get like swallowed up. There's a lot of Saturn energy here, okay? Because somebody's not learning their lesson. They're hard-headed. Who the fuck told you you can play God in somebody's life? Who do you think you are? They didn't bring you in this world? What's going on with this person? I feel like this person is in a full-blown possession. Full-blown possession. Child, I cannot. I cannot. Wow. The Tower, the Knight of Wands energy, and the Star. Okay? Somebody could be like squealing, you know? Sad. Very sad. Okay, this is someone who eats, shits, and sleeps, taking you down. That's what I'm getting. Saddest shit ever. Your bank account said no before the universe did. Nope. The answer is no. Nope. This person is attacking your finances here, but it's like somebody's spiritual piggy bank is empty. Empty. They're getting, I feel like this person is getting a no from their ancestors, their guide, their universe, and they're pissed off about it. They're pissed off about it. Definitely attacking your finances here, okay? Trust the process, but maybe also speed it up again. Speed it up a bit here. Okay, so something, they feel like something is taking too long. They're not accepting that it's never going to happen. They feel like it's taking too long. This person could be trying to cause delays in your life, slow things down, okay? Again, your finances here. There's a fence at the bottom of the deck. Boundaries aren't me. They're spiritual fences here, okay? Trying to affect your protection here, okay? Ciao. Congratulations. I'm sorry. Congratulations. You're the drama. This person is full of drama. They're full of drama. This person may have, forgotten why they started. If someone needs some quiet time, some alone time to ask themselves, why are they so angry with you? What's really going on? What is it? What has this person truly done to you? When you start to break stuff down, you realize that people are suffering from childhood wounds. Grown people have the right to walk away from people, okay? I don't know who told this person that they own people. I don't know if you said something, you got it under this person's skin, honey, and, they just can't let go of destroying you, even though they're destroying themselves and destroying everybody who's working with them and around them, okay? Yeah, confirmation. Your vibration is yelling, I'll settle. Yeah, somebody is willing to settle. Like they're willing to lose to get at you here, okay? Not everyone is sent to teach you a lesson. Some people are just dumb. At some point in time, maybe they still believe this, that they were sent into your life to teach you a lesson, to teach you to bow down and submit to the forces that be. No, the only person you bow down to is the divine, okay? And if they have a problem with that, then they need to see the divine. Spirit said this person is just dumb. No, they're not a teacher. Nobody told this person that they come over here and teach you a damn thing, okay? What the hell is going on? Look, divine and later. Divine timing is real, but so is procrastination here, okay? Time's up. The divine been told this person time's up. So like I said, instead of accepting the fact that they're not going to be successful destroying you because they don't have the right or the power, this person is delusional. They feel like, oh, later, I'll try again next time. I'll try again on the next full moon. So what's actually going on is you were sent to destroy this person, this arrogant, conceited, stubborn person here, okay? Because how many times have they done this to people in the past just because they walked away? They declined an offer. Somebody's crazy and demonic. And that's not a good combination here. It's not. Like, how much you have to take off your plate when it comes to your own growth, your own progress, trying to control somebody? You damn near can't get anything done. Again, I feel like this person's logical mind is gone, because if they had 5 minutes of logic, they'll be like, okay, well, how much progress have I really made while I've been on this quest to tear this person down? Whatever progress they thought that they have gotten, they've got knocked back 10 times here, okay? So I feel like this person has been completely taken over. Soul contract denied. They done lost contracts. This person done lost their own soul contract. If they had gifts, whether it was with the underworld or just the spirit realm entirely here, they got stripped. They already found out they don't have a soul contract with you. This person should have been gone. Somebody should have been out your energy here, okay? It's just denial. Is what it seems, is what it says there. You're not in a soul contract. You're in denial. This person could have thought at one point in time that you guys had some sort of future together. You don't. You never will. Somebody's eye gates should not even be on you. Somebody has completely lost it. Soul contract denied. Stamp. Stamp. Which means they have gotten approval over and over and over and over again to go away. Okay? I'm getting the energy of like somebody here, they don't know their children anymore since they have been on this quest. Okay? They don't know themselves anymore. If this person had healthy habits and hobbies, they're not really practicing that. It's all about taking you down from sun up to sun out. So the devil has this person wrapped around its finger. Okay, that's what we're dealing with. What else happened in the past? Because Spirit wants to expose something that this person did here. Okay. All right. It says, trust the process, but maybe also speed it up again. They're telling a neighbor to do something here. Expanding connection. That's what I'm getting. They could be trying to work with, and neighbor doesn't have to be next door, but they're trying to work with somebody to spy. Okay, again, with this fence energy, peep over the fence. Okay. Noise campaign here. They're telling people to do stuff or using people to get information. And if they're promising these people something, they're like, they're making excuses because they know that they're going to get hit with karma. Okay. They're making excuses like, oh, trust the process. And somebody's like, okay, but speed it up a bit. Okay. And then vice versa. This person is telling somebody like, do it again, or go over there again, or let me know. Like, somebody could be doing something to the Wi-Fi, to the connection here. Okay. To your internet here. Something like that. Boundaries aren't mean. They're spiritual fences. See, your boundaries are on point. Okay. You overstand this situation here. You know that people are being used. Okay. Like mindless zombies. So you're not effing with it here. Okay. So this is someone, again, they're being used by the devil. So that's where the soul contract is at. This person, there could be, since, you know, their soul contract with the universe got denied, they now have a straight demonic soul contract. For some of you guys, this person always had a demonic soul contract, but they're bringing other people to the fire, okay? People who lack discernment here, and they can't mind their own business. They're always looking for validation, okay? Grown people. Grown people have no business doing stuff for other people, okay? Even if it's for a few dollars. So they could be leading others, basically. Anybody who takes the bait, oh yeah, I'll spy on this person. I'll bring you some information. I'll put this curse, whatever, at their door. I'll throw some work that way. They're leading them to the fire. So that's the new soul contract that they need to get some information on, okay? Child. Like somebody's ass is tired. You don't need a sign. You need a nap. Spirit said you need a nap. You need a nap. This person could be up 24 hours a day. Okay? Running themselves ragged. Trying to get at you. And they don't see nothing wrong with that. It says, congratulations, you're the drama. This card came out again. It landed sideways, okay? Tell me what it is you plan to do with your one wild and precious life. Somebody keeps getting readings and they're being told, like, you're the issue. You're the main issue, okay? And somebody could have told somebody that you were full of drama. You were a shit starter. You were an instigator here. And it's falling on deaf ears here, okay? Whew. Chop. That's what they're telling people. They have a spill, okay? Every time they bring somebody in on this quest, this plan, of course they have a spill about how terrible of a person you are to get them to work against you, okay? And, you know, the people that don't take the bait, you know, they move forward as planned here. And other people, like, their life goes to shit, okay? Their life goes to shit. And them couple of dollars or that little favor or resource that they thought was going to put them ahead of the game, child, please, sinks them to the bottom of the ocean, okay? Somebody needs an effing nap. Judgment coming up in the reverse. Something didn't change because you're not under judgment. Somebody has made a bad call here. This person is being watched, okay? Yeah. Well, as soon as I talked about change, uninvited, change, arrival. The arrival of an uninvited guest will alter your plans. This person could be sending people towards you here, okay? They're going to need a first aid kit, okay? They're going to need a first aid kit. Somebody could be looking something up, trying to do some research here to cause you harm. Vessel, growth, bloom. A new opportunity will soon fill your life with vibrant possibilities. So they're telling people, like, if you do this for me, okay, you take this leap of faith. Again, here's the exchange, the Six of Pentacles energy. You'll get this, okay? I can, you know, I can get you on here. They're telling people that they're going to grow. They're going to bloom. Safe, clarity, protection, freedom. Top, please. A true keeper knows when to lock and when to unlock. Your secrets should serve you, not control you here, okay? So they could be promising these people protection here, okay? Like they're telling them that nothing's going to happen, even though they're aware that they're doing something effed up, okay? That's, you know, immoral. And they're not telling them the truth here, okay? A true keeper knows when to lock and when to unlock. Your secrets should serve you, not control you here. Child. And the secrets that they're keeping from people are controlling them here, okay? Clarity, protection, and freedom here. Yeah. Nothing is changing when it comes to that. Maybe because of your clarity here. All right. I'm telling you, it's all about your freedom and your protection. It angers this person. Okay. Because this person feels like they're the God in your life. This person is delusional. They need help. They need a padded room. Okay. They need a padded room. Judgment in the reverse. Like when it comes to spiritual law, there's no judgment here. So whatever you're requesting to happen to this person, the energy is not there for it to happen here. Okay? Like, this person they're protected. Somebody's fresh start is protected. Somebody can't change that. The devil. They're obsessed with having their dreams fulfilled. What started this witch hunt by a witch? Well, what started this witch hunt by a witch here, okay? Somebody could be trying to get you to move, you know? Success and High Priestess. Just Spirit said what I already said. Somebody's success. This is someone here, they're okay if you walk away from them, but you need to be declining, okay? You need to be declining. You need to be at the bottom. You need to be scrambling. How dare you walk away from me and get an upgrade? See, somebody is worried about how they look. All right. This is someone who has put their foot on the necks of other people here. Because they walked away. And there's something about you breaking the mold, and it pisses them off because they feel like if you get away scot-free, then other people are going to walk away from this individual here. So this is someone, they don't have real power. Their power has everything to do with fear and control, keeping people in fear. All right? Yeah. Definitely an occult leader here, okay? Success and High Priestess. The Ace of Swords and the High Priestess energy. You could have spoke a truth about this person here that also angered them here. You could have told this person straight up the truth about themselves, all right? Shit, tough. It is what it is, you know? Game, recognized game. Somebody plays a boss on daytime TV, but they ain't got a damn thing going on here, okay? It's a death to a reunion. It'll never happen. It'll never happen, okay? Somebody does not have the power or the control to make it happen. Like, again, some of you guys, this is an ex that ran to an organization, ran to an occult, ran to a secret society here. Very possessive and controlling. Compassion. Child, please. Yeah, they put on a mask. When they went to these people, they put on a mask here. Okay, wanting compassion. So somebody played the victim. But see, you know, I feel like in the beginning, somebody got grace. Okay? Because this person was lying. Oh, he did this to me. She did this to me. She stole from me. He stole from me. He made me sick. She made me sick. Somebody was given grace and mercy. Not just because of the lies, but even the universe gave whoever they ran to grace because they understood that this person put on a whole show. But that time has been up. That time has been up because nothing that they have done has stuck to you. It's been more than enough time for somebody's logical mind to kick in. So not everybody who is working against you is under judgment here. Okay? It's right here. Judgment. You got the moon energy and you got affinity here. People making egregious contracts to come for you here. All right? And they don't want to let it go. They want something to continue. Yeah, somebody played the big victim when it came to you. Uh-huh. You have achieved clarity, protection, and freedom. And prosperity here. Okay? And if somebody wants to spend the rest of their life, their waking hours, moments, and minutes trying to take you down, let them knock themselves out here. Okay? All right, because that's exactly what they're going to do. Thanks for watching my channel, Journey Tarot. Bye.